Hey everybody, welcome back. So Sive is here with the forexpeacearmy.com as usual. Let's see what's going on here in euro. So as you can see, our suggestion on possible drop yesterday was correct because of the price action that we saw. It definitely was not natural for some kind of the reversal or something. And yes, it's not free. It stands under the pressure of the demand for the safe haven assets. As you can see that United States accumulating a really big force, big power on the Middle East, although insiders tell that conflict is hardly possible. So mostly the fake information is thrown in by the Israel media because they are interested with this conflict and eliminating of the problem in Iran in general. But some insiders tells that, at least in our country, tells that conflict currently, chances on it are not really very high. So despite that, it's a big accumulation of the power is continuing. Anyway, this is out of our control. But if conflict will be eliminated, we should be prepared for really fast reversal in the current performance. It's just because obviously this is just demand for the dollars and the 10-year bonds and treasuries bonds for safe haven assets. So as a confirmation, you could see what's going on the gold. Gold is also has increased in value, so it's the same part of the similar process. So what we're going to do currently? First of all, you can see that despite that grabbers have started really choppy with this price performance, and we actually even had some doubts on performance here because this was not quite bearish performance on the market. Still, they are pushing price right to the target. The same grabbers we have on the dollar index, and until market will not take it out of these lows, I wouldn't even think about taking in a long position. When the market stands so close to the targets, especially with such a drop, and when the confidence already was tested once, here is not that they were sold. So I would say that here's the drop and taking out of these lows, well, mostly granted. The question is what will happen after that, but that, as I said, could depend directly from the political events. On lower time frames, on a 4 time frame chart, I would even suggest a couple of targets. So first, returning back to the ABCD that we have doubt on. Now it starts showing healthy performance. Here's finally market turns to some acceleration, and finally downside action starts. At the same time, you could see that CDLEC is a bit slow compared to the AB. Maybe it is a good sign for us, just because around targets, around the confidence support area, who knows? Maybe a problem will be eliminated and we will be prepared for a possible bounce or reversal. But for now, 1733, 1720 is two targets. I would consider the XOP, COP, a contracted objective point of this ABCD pattern, stands nearest because it corresponds to the grabber's target, and also it agrees with the same confidence support on the daily chart. And as a finalizing pattern, we could imagine in place here the butterfly. Almost has the same target, 1720. On the hourly chart, it's also nothing special. It's nothing special. As we said, it's probably OP will be reached by yesterday performance. And we said this combination of all factors that we mentioned was correct, and then the market dropped. But you can see the way how it has happened. It was really fast. In the current circumstances, as I explained, this market stands above the minimum target that we should be reached. Here, I wouldn't consider taking any loans. Despite you could see here some pullback, but now it seems more like kind of the ABCD minor retracement before another leg down might happen. So market now stands aimed on these big targets that we have on the daily chart. They work like magnets, so it's market will try and will tend to complete them. With this background, if you would like to consider long positions, put it better to wait and see what will happen around these targets once they will be done. Those who follow our advice and take the short position, yes, as we said yesterday, that probably this combination more friendly to the short positions rather than the bullish positions. That's okay. You could just move stops to the break even, maybe grab some result, and just see what will happen next. That's our 2 cents on the euro currency right now. So let's return back to the subject tomorrow.